I unravel mine. I threaded gold from my own hair to make your cape shine bright. Pulled silk from my spine when you said the nights were cold. Every dawn I sat at the loom, fingers bleeding red, weaving your glory while my colors bled instead. You wore the mantle proudly, never asked the cost, never saw the woman disappearing thread by thread lost. You called it love, I called it duty, but duty has teeth when it's fed cruelty. Blood on the loom, blood on the loom. I wove your empire, now I weave my tomb for you. Every stitch I gave was a piece of my soul. Now I pull the threads and watch your kingdom fall. Blood on the loom, crimson and true. This tapestry's mine, I'm done making it for you. Like it grew from the ground. Never knew the weaver was the one holding it down. But the Lord remembers every drop, every pain, and tonight it sings my name in the wind and rain. You thought the cloth would always hold your shape, but blood remembers. Blood escapes, blood on the loom, blood on the loom. Unravel, unravel, unravel. I cut the warp. I stand in the ruins of the cloth I used to weave. Threads of my blood now floating on the breeze. No more shuttle, no more frame, no more hold still. I am the weaver, the pattern, the unbreakable will. You walk naked through the world with nothing to claim, while I wear my own story stitched in flame. Blood on the loom, blood on the loom. Now weaves for me. I carried your star. Now watch me burn. You dumped your shadows on my doorstep every night, expected me to sweep them up, make everything right. I was your therapist, your maid, your midnight call, wearing your burdens like a crown that made me small. Folktales say women weave the threads of broken men, but I snapped the loom, lit the match and started steel. Now the fire's in my veins and it's time you feel. Burdens flame, burdens flame. I carried it all. Now I'm dancing on the ashes of your fall. You thought I'd break under the load you gave, but I turned your labor into my own rave. Bird rising high, watch me glow. No more carrying gold. I wear the scars like jewelry, gold in the light. No man's labor gonna dim my fight. From the embers I rise, queen of my throne. Burden's flame is mine and mine alone. Watch the world catch fire from my spark. No more shadows, I'm the beating heart. Burden's flame. Burns for me now. You placed it on my head. Watch me wear it like a queen. You overcome yourself from every knife and knife. Thorns of your silence, prize of your wrath. I wore a didn't, smiling through disdain. Told myself the pain was just a price of being your perfect quiet girl, your fragile little thing. But every drop of blood taught my heart how to sing. You said no one's would keep me smart and sweet, but mine's no sharper when they taste your feet. Crown of thorns, I wore it well. Turned your cruelty into my own rebel spell. You meant to break me, make me bow and bend, but I rose with the birds and called you friend. Crown of thorns, now is mine to wield. Every star a story. table with my own hands, silver from my spine, poured the wine from my veins, called it love divine. You came hungry every night, took the biggest piece, left me the bones and crumbs, called it peace. I smiled while you swallowed, never asked if I was fed, never noticed the cook was starving in her own bed. You thought the feast was yours by right of birth, but the kitchen remembers every ounce of weight. I am the last supper. I am the last supper. I am the last supper. The bread I broke for you now breaks you under. No more serving seconds, no more empty plate. I sit at the head now, watch the table shake. I am the last supper, the final bite you take. Every morsel I gave, now I make you taste the ache. I carved the roast from my own quiet dreams, seasoned it with patience, watched you lick the seams. You praised the flavor, never praised the hands that bled to make it perfect for your plans. Now the knives are mine, the tablecloth is stained with the red of every time I stay restrained. You thought the meal would always end with grace, but grace has teeth when it's starved of place. I am the last supper. I am the last supper. Feast on the ruins of what you left behind. The wine I poured for you now intoxicates my mind. No more host, no more serving, no more take what you need. I am the banquet, the hunger, the seed. You'll leave this table starving, belly full of lies, while I rise from the ashes with fire in my eyes. I am the last supper. I am the last supper. And you're no longer invited. You prayed for calm, I became the thunder. They said be still, girl, storms don't suit a lady. So I bottled the light and let it burn inside me. Every time I raged, they called it hysteria. Too much, push me down with sweetheart, darling, hush. I learned to smile through the gathering clouds, while the hurricane inside me screamed out loud. You wanted a breeze, a gentle summer rain, but I was born of winter, born of pain. I am the storm you prayed against, prayed against. The thunder you begged the gods to fence. No more holding back the wind, no more swallowing the roar. I am the gale, the lightning, the downpour. built your house on the promise I'd never break. Told me my anger was something I should forsake. But every suppressed scream became a gathering cloud. Every silence cry became thunder so loud. Now the sky splits open, the trees bending crack, and you finally see what you tried to hold back. You thought the calm was safety, thought the quiet was peace. But peace without justice is just another leash. I am the storm
You prayed against.
prayed against.
Oh, you prayed against.
Prayed against.
Oh, you prayed against. You prayed against. I am the end.
The wind carries my name across the broken land. The rain washes clean the prints of your hand. No more shrinking, no more being reasonable, no more please. I am the weather, the warning, the release. You'll tell your children of the night the sky turned red, and how the woman they silenced became the storm instead. I am the storm
You prayed against.
and I answer no prayer. I thought the bars were yours. They were mine all along. I hammered the iron with my own apologies, bent the steel with every maybe I'm wrong. Locked the door with keys made of childhood lies. Told myself the cage would keep me wise. I decorated the walls with pretty guilt, called it protection, called it build. You never turned the lock, you never held the chain. I did it to myself again and again.
I built the cage myself. I built the cage myself.
Forged it from the shame you placed upon the shelf. No warning, no God, no key you ever kept. Just me believing every lie I wept. I built the cage myself, but today it breaks. The door swings wide. I walk through the flames. I fed the bars with if only I was less. Polished the locks with tears and quiet distress. You watched from outside, never had to try, because I was the prisoner, judge an alibi. But one morning the metal felt cold on my skin, and I remembered the cage was always thin. You smiled because I never rattled the bars, but rattling was coming and it's going to scar.
I built the cage myself. I built the cage myself.
Sunlight on my face. No more bending, no more shrinking in place. The bars I forged are twisted into wings. The guilt I carried is the song I sing. You thought I'd stay inside, thought I'd never see, but the woman who built the cage is finally free. I built the cage myself, and I set myself free. I kept it small so you could sleep no more. I banked the coals every night so the light wouldn't wake you, with the flames behind my ribs so my heat wouldn't take you. Turn inferno down to ember, soft and polite. Learn to glow just enough to make it through the night. You called it warmth, called it gentle, called it kind. Never knew the wildfire I was keeping confined. Every knot too much, every tone it down was me stoking the furnace underground.
I kept the fire low. I kept the fire low.
Smother the blaze so you never know. But tonight the wind changes, the coals catch bright. I'm done playing dim, I'm done with the night. I kept the fire low, now watch it explode. The woman you warmed yourself by is ready to unload. I swallowed the smoke when you said my anger scared. Breathe it back and let it charm my lungs unprepared. You slept sound beside the volcano you never saw. Thought the quiet meant safety, thought the calm was law. But volcanoes don't forget, they only wait. And I've waited long enough for my own fate. You took the heat and called it comfort, called it yours. Now feel what happens when the pressure ignores. I kept the fire low. I kept the fire low. The night sky lights up with the fire I release. No more hiding, no more begging for peace. I am the bonfire, the wildfire, the sun and noon. Every spark I saved is coming for you soon. You'll tell the story of the girl who stayed small and how she burned brighter than you ever saw it all. I kept the fire low. Now it consumes everything. I never threw anything away. Good thing too. I kept the text where you said crazy like it was my name. Screenshot the nights you swore you'd never play that game. Every overreacting, every it's all in your head, filed away like evidence on a shelf beside my bed. You laughed when I cried, called my memory a mess. But memory is a blade and I sharpened the edge. You thought time would erase it, thought I'd forget the score, but I kept the receipt. and I'm opening the drawer.
I kept the receipts, I kept the receipts. Every lie, every bruise, every night you made me bleed. Now I'm lighting them up, watch the paper turn to flame. Your whole story burns bright when I speak your name. I kept the receipts and they're all in my hand. This fire's mine now, watch your empire turn to sand.
I saved the voicemails where you begged and turned cruel. The sorry that lasted 3 days, then back to the rule. Every promise you broke is a matchstick in line. Every gaslight you lit is a spark that's mine. You told me to move on, said I was stuck in the past, but the past is my weapon and I'm coming for last. You built your freedom on the silence I kept. Now the silence is over and the truth has left.
I kept the receipts, I kept the receipts. Every lie, every bruise, every night you made me bleed. Now I'm lighting them up, watch the paper turn to flame. Your whole story burns bright when I speak your name. I kept the receipts and they're all in my hand. This fire's mine now, watch your empire turn to sand.
They wrote the altar for me. I'm tearing it down. They dressed me in white, told me sacrifice looks holy. Lay down your dreams, your anger, your body slowly. Be the quiet offering, the vessel, the bride. Give everything freely, keep nothing inside. Learn the posture, head bowed, hands open wide, while they sharpen the knife and called it pride.
Every yes sir,
Every I understand, build the stones of the altar with my own hands. I refuse the altar. I refuse the altar. No more blood for your comfort, no more slaughter. I'm not the lamb, I'm not the stone, I'm not the prize. I stand high on ground, watch the sacrifice. I refuse the altar, the blade, the vow. My life is mine now, I'm taking it back right now. I carry the weight of your legacy on my back. Swallowed the shame when you called my strength attack. You said women like you were made to give. I said nothing then, but I'm speaking, I live. The altar cracked the first time I said no. Now the whole damn thing is crumbling below. You thought devotion meant my disappearance, but devotion to self is the only clearance. boring to be found. My body is temple, my voice is the bell, my rage is the sermon that rings through hell. You wanted a martyr, I gave you a queen. The altar is dust, and I'm finally clean.
I refuse the altar.
You thought my silence meant I forgave. It meant I was choosing. I went quiet when the knives came out to play. Let the room fill with the sound of what you wouldn't say. You smiled at the hush, thought it meant I was tame. Thought the absence of scream was the same as a shame. But silence isn't empty, it's a loaded gun, cocked and waiting for the moment I decide you're done. Every day I said nothing, I sharpened the blade. Every night I stayed still, I planned the cascade.
My silence was a warning.
My silence was a warning. The calm before the fire, before the morning scorning. You ready to surrender, but silence was the signal. My silence was a warning, cold and crystal clear. Now the storm arrives and you will feel the fear. You filled the choir with your voice, your lies, your song. Never noticed how the echo grew too long. I cataloged the damage in the pauses between words, turned every shield, get over it, into fuel for birds that circle overhead, waiting for the fall. Silence taught me patience, now I've learned it all. You mistook the still for broken, the hush for gone. But the quiet was the forge where my fury was strong.
My silence was a warning. 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 Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Oh, the warning end. The quiet broke like glass under my heel. The storm I held inside is now the real. No more waiting, no more maybe she'll forgive. I am the consequence you never thought to live. You'll remember the silence as the deadliest part. The pause before I tore your world apart.
My silence was a warning. My silence was a warning.
And you didn't listen. You always fell, I always caught. No more. I built pillows from my own feathers, laid them at your feet. Every time you stumbled, I softened the concrete, bruised my wings breaking your fall. Time after time, you called it love, I called it surviving your crime. You learned to jump higher 'cause the gravity is honest, baby. Time you learn to see. You jump from cliffs, thinking I'd always be below, smiling through the impact, hiding every blow. I stitched my skin back together while you walked away clean. Told myself the scars were just part of the dream, but dreams don't bleed this much and love doesn't bruise. I finally understood the only one losing was you. You thought I'd always rise to meet your drop, but I'm the storm now, and the storm won't stop. No more soft landing, no more soft landing. Fall, fall. No more soft landing. I stand on solid ground while you learn how to break. No hands to catch you, no mercy to fake. The fall will hurt, but pain is a brutal teacher. It'll carve your spine straight, make you reach deeper. I'm not cruel, I'm finally kind to me. Your eyes all you want. Either way, I'm free.
No more soft landing.
You fall alone now. Ooh, yeah. You made the cut. I choose not to heal it for you. I used to rush in with apologies and bandages made of silk. Told you it's okay while your knife was still wet with my milk. Blood and tears, I wiped them clean so you could sleep at night. Swallowed every sorry just to keep the peace polite. You'd sigh in relief, call me kind, call me good, while the wound stayed open and I understood it. Kindness was my cage, forgiveness was the key. But I threw the key away, and now you'll see. Salt in the wound,
Salt in the wound.
I put it there myself.
Let it burn the truth.
No more soothing your guilt.
No more, it's fine.
Feel the sting you gave me every single time.
Salt in the wound. Raw and bright.
I won't close it for you to.
Salt in the wound. And raw and bright.
I won't close it for you tonight. You said you're too much when my anger finally spoke.
Oh,
waited for your hands. Now I place in myself. I stood in the shadow of your throne for years, head bowed, heart open, swallowing tears. You dangled the crown like a promised surprise, said maybe one day with your wandering eyes I'll polish my worth till it shone in the dark, while you gave the title to someone else's spark. Every night, yeah, almost every way was the forge where I learned how to create the crown you never gave, the crown you never gave. I forged it from the fire of every day I stayed. No jewels from your hand, no gold from your grace, just iron from my spine and diamonds from my face. The crown you never gave, I wear it now, I claim. And every time you look, you whisper my name. I gather the shards of every broken stone, melted them down under the light of the moon, hammered the metal with the sound of my nose, set the stones with the light of the fire below. You thought I'd stay kneeling, thought I'd stay small, but queens don't wait for permission to call. You kept the throne empty, thought I'd fill the space. Instead I built my own in a different place. The crown you never gave, the crown you never gave. The crown you never gave. I crown myself. I sit on the throne I carved from my pain. No scepter from you, no borrowed reign. The kingdom is mine, the rules are my own. Every subject bows to the woman grown. You'll see the crown in every mirror you pass, the one you never gave, shining at last. The crown you never gave fits perfectly now. I waited for you to come home. Now I'm the one leaving. I left the key under the mat for 3 long winters. Kept the porch light burning, kept the fire in embers. Every creak in the night, I thought it was your hand turning the knob, coming back to the woman you planned. I swept the floors of memories, polished every regret. Told myself he'll remember while the clock reset. You never knocked, you never tried the latch, because the door was open and I was the catch. The door I never locked, the door I never locked, was never a prison, it was a path I forgot. I waited for your footsteps, waited for the sound, while freedom stood waiting right outside unbound. The door I never locked, now I sheet. Left your coffee mug clean, kept the rhythm sweet. Thought if I stayed perfect, you'd finally see the woman who loved you was always free. But perfection is heavy when it's worn alone, and the house grew colder the longer I atoned.
You never came, the light burned out at last, and in the dark I found the strength to pass.
The door I never locked, the door I never locked. Sunlight on my skin. No more waiting, no more where have you been. The house can keep your ghost, the porch can keep the key. I take the open road, finally just me. You'll find the door still open when you finally try, but I'll be miles away under a different sky. The door I never locked.
It's closed behind me now.
They wrote me out of the story, I rewrote the ending. They expected the fade out, the soft close of the door, a polite little exit, nothing more. I was supposed to shrink into background noise, become the ex who disappears without a voice. They moved on fast, posted their new light, thought I'd stay in the dark, stay out of sight. But disappearing was never in my blood. I learned how to glow when they thought I'd flood. I'm the girl who forgot to fade, forgot to fade. The one you erased but still couldn't make. You waited for silence for me to turn gray. Instead I got louder in every damn way. The girl who forgot to fade, burning through the page. Your story ended, I'm still on stage. You thought the spotlight was yours to reassign, handed it to the next one in line. But I kept the match you gave me on the way out, lit my own fire, let the shadows shout. Every time you look back, expecting dust, you found me shining and fierce, unjust. You scripted my ending, clean and small, but I tore the page and stood tall. I'm the girl who forgot to fade, forgot to fade. Shout, stop, stay. I refuse to vanish, trying to drag me. I walk through the frames you try to cut me from. Every sky you left is a spotlight sun. No more waiting in wings, no more dimming my light. I'm the main character now, owning the last. I looked in your mirror every day. Now I look in mine. You held up the glass and said, "This is you, this is real." Cracked smile, tired eyes, too much, never enough feel. I believe the reflection, let it carve my skin. Tried to fit the frame, you kept forcing me in. Every morning the same, stare, shrink, apologize, till the woman inside started screaming lies. The mirror wasn't magic, it was your design. But glass can break and so can rhyme. The mirror I shattered, the mirror I shattered. Pieces on the floor where your version scattered. No more staring at the girl you tried to make. I'm the one who broke free from my own side. The mirror I shattered. Now the stars reflect. The woman you fear, the one you reject. I picked up the biggest piece, held it to my face. Saw blood on my knuckles, but also grace. Every splinter held a lie, you fed me slow. Every crack let in the light I used to know. I swept the rest into a pile of silver rain and danced on the ruins of your perfect pain. You thought the reflection would always win, but reflections die when the real one begins. The mirror I shattered, the mirror I shattered, the mirror I shattered, the mirror I I see myself. 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 I walk barefoot through the pieces, no fear in my step. Each shard a memory I no longer accept. The mirror's gone, the frame is dust. I am the reflection, the light, the trust. No more asking, who do you see? The only eyes that matter are looking at me. The mirror I shattered. They told me to be quiet, so I became thunder. They said, lower your voice, darling, men don't like the storm. So I swallowed every shout, let the lightning take form. Inside my chest, a hurricane learned how to wait. It grew sharper in the silence, learned to calculate. Every shh they hissed became fuel for the blaze.
Every sheet turned up to give fuel for the blaze.
You thought quiet man broken, quiet man tame, but quiet is the boss before I speak your name. In fire. took notes in blood, remembered every cut, every or too much flood. The words you stole from me, I bury them like seeds. Now they bloom in the dark, thorns and iron weeds. You never saw the gathering, never heard the hum of 1,000 quiet women learning how to become. You built your world on the sound of our compliance. Now listen to the roar inside our silence.
The quiet rebellion. The quiet rebellion.
Yet the ground trembles with the weight of our death, of your reign. No more asking for space, no more begging for air. The quiet has teeth and the quiet is everywhere. I stand in the eye where the storm finally meets, and the world finally hears what silence complete. I became the inferno. They dragged me to the pyre in the name of purity. Tied my wrists with rope made of their insecurity. Accused me of witchcraft for knowing my own worth, for refusing to shrink, for walking this earth. They chanted their prayers while they stacked the wood high. Thought the flames would teach me how to die, but fire is favorites, and I was always his child. Every spark they threw only made me smile.
I'm the witch who never burned. Never burned. The one who walked through flames and returned.
You thought the ashes would be my end, but I rose from the smoke, yours friend. The witch you never burned, alive and bright. Now I carry the torch through your endless night. They expected screams, expected me to beg. Instead I laughed as the fire licked my legs. The ropes turned to soup, that wood to dust. I stepped from the blaze with my power intact. Trust every scar they gave me is a constellation now, mapping the sky of the woman they couldn't doubt. You built the stake from fear you couldn't name, but fear feeds fire and I learned its flame. I'm the witch you never burned. Never burned. I am the fire. I am the fire. I am once lit the match. They whisper my name like a warning, like a catch. No more hiding, no more repent and be saved. I am the blaze that the dark never tamed. You'll teach your daughters to feel what they can't control, but I'll teach them to burn and to keep their soul. The witch you never burn still walks among you. You never saw the iron. They praise my gentle hands and my quiet way of care. Said this is how women win, by learning not to dare. I let them shape me, let them call me porcelain, while inside the furnace of my chest the forge began.
Every tear I swallowed, every yes I gave,
Was hammer on the anvil, turning soft to break. You saw the velvet glow, never felt the steel. Thought the kindness was surrender. How wrong you feel.
veins of iron, veins of iron, running red and hot beneath the skin you tried to tire, tire, tire.
I let you think me fragile, let you think me small, but tenderness was the bellows on the iron wall. Veins of iron, forged in the fire of every no. I'm not the girl you broke. I'm one who learned to grow. I carried your burdens like flowers in my palms. Never let them see the calluses, never sounded alarms. You called it weakness when I chose to understand. I called it strategy, building strength by hand. Every time I bent, I learned how not to break. Now the softness is my armor and the armor won't shake. You wanted a doll to pose, a whisper to command, but the doll learned blacksmithing in the palm of her hand.
Veins of iron, veins of iron.
I am the black islands. I folded my wings so your ego could fly. Cut my tongue short when you asked why I cried. Served you my dreams on a silver tray. Watch you devour them and walk away. Every sorry I swallowed be kindling inside. Every beast smaller turned into fire in my eyes. You thought I was tamed, a bird in your cage, but the bars were made of lies. And I learned your language.
Which is reckoning. Which is reckoning.
I brewed your poison into my own venom. You wanted a quiet girl to hold your crown. Now the quiet girl's burning your kingdom down. Which is reckoning. Hear the coven call. I'm not your shadow. I'm the storm on the fall. You said my anger was unbecoming, unladylike. So I hid it in herbs, let it steep overnight. Now every tear I cried is salt in your wound. Every night you ignored me is thunder in June. I danced on the crossroads where you left me to bleed, and the moon herself taught me how to succeed. Your hands were heavy, but mine learned to weave spells from the silence you thought I'd never leave.
Which is reckoning. Which is reckoning.
I brewed your poison into my own venom.
Rise. Rise. Rise.
I wear the scars you gave me like war paint and gold. Every crack in my heart is where the magic took hold. No more shrinking, no more be sweet, no more please. I'm the wildfire you started, and I'm finally The coven is singing, the night is alive. You lost a good woman, now face the witch you revived.